What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never, and welcome back to another Captain Update. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Okay, so as you guys can see, since my last Captain update, we've had a very nice bounce. My last Captain update was about 5 or 6 days ago, and you can see that yesterday we had a strong bullish engulfing candle. And you can see that Captain is currently sitting at a $3.44 million market cap. If you're not including the burned supply, you can see that Captain's sitting at a $3.9 million market cap. And it peaked yesterday at a $4.33 million market cap. So either way, it's very nice to see Captain getting a bounce. One thing that I do want to point out that I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen is this recent Binance listing. You can see that on October 24th, they actually listed Giggle. And recently I've been including Giggle in a lot of my CaptainBNB videos because honestly, the better that Giggle does, the better that the BNB ecosystem is going to do. Now, is this the direct reason that Captain is spiking? Who knows? But if you look at the Giggle chart, you can see that they've had a huge move and they're over a $200 million market cap. Now, again, I understand that this is not CaptainBNB. However, if you guys are invested in CaptainBNB, then this should excite you. And the reason I say that is because it just shows how much power a Binance listing actually has. And everybody knows that the goal of a lot of these projects is eventually to someday get a Binance listing. So whenever you see a Binance listing doing that well for a project, it's awesome to see. The other thing that I want to specifically point out is that Andy also posted about CaptainBNB yesterday. I took the screenshot in my Discord. But you can see right here that Andy said CaptainBNB assemble. And as you guys know, Andy engages with CaptainBNB all the time. So he's a very nice person to have on board. But I do quickly just want to go over a little bit of technical analysis for CaptainBNB. I don't really like to do this just because everything can change in the blink of an eye. But if you just look at Captain from a TA standpoint, you can see that support is holding very well. I'm not even really going to focus on this bounce right now just because I don't think it's super relevant. It is nice to see, however, I won't personally take it serious until we get back above the previous local high. From a technical analysis standpoint, that's the first thing that I'd be watching. You want to see the start of an uptrend. Now, will that happen right now? Who knows? If you look at the crypto market as a whole, you can see that it is bouncing a little bit. You can see that Bitcoin's back above 113,000. Even Ethereum is back above 4,000 and BNB is 1,135. Now, what's very interesting about Bitcoin is on the weekly time frame, you can see that it's actually fighting to reclaim the 21 weekly moving average. You can see that at the moment we are back above the 21 weekly. This is a very important level, and to be clear, this candle will close tonight, or I guess technically this evening. But regardless, this candle close is going to be very important. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say this is a CaptainBNB video, so why are you showing Ethereum? But I think Ethereum is the leading altcoin. That's the reason that I show Ethereum in a lot of these videos. And a somewhat similar situation with ETH. You can see that we had a textbook bounce off the 21 weekly moving average right here, and now we are potentially closing as a bullish hammer. Not to mention Ethereum is still holding a clear bull flag with oversold stochastics. And if you just zoom out a little bit, you could argue that this is a textbook support and resistance flip. Previous resistance would now become support. And I genuinely believe that the better that Ethereum does, the better that Bitcoin does, the better that the rest of the market's going to do. And obviously BNB has been performing very well recently. But the thing that I always point out about BNB is that as well as the chain is doing, there are not any top tier meme coins. If you look at the meme coin market, most of the top meme coins are Ethereum and Solana. FOMC is the highest BNB meme coin if you even include FOMC. And there definitely haven't been any huge BNB meme coin runners this cycle. That's why I've personally always said that I'm super bullish on CaptainBNB. You have to remember this was a meme that was quite literally created by BNB Chain. They posted a picture of CaptainBNB and they named it in the comment section. And if this is your guys' first time seeing a CaptainBNB video, then I heavily recommend joining these community spaces. They seem to host them almost every day, and I think you will vibe a lot with the community. You will see why the community is so bullish on this project. And I'm telling you right now, that's one of the biggest reasons that I'm bullish on this project. The community is insane. They raid as hard as anyone, and they have one of the most recognizable emojis. Anyone who follows CaptainBNB at all knows that they are pretty much known for this little salute emoji. And obviously there's a lot of lore behind this project as well. There are a lot of secretive posts with BNB Chain, with Binance, stuff like that. So as always, can I guarantee that this project is ever going to explode? No, I cannot. But they have some of the best artwork and edits in the game. They have one of the best communities in the game. They have an excellent narrative. This is absolutely one of my most bullish plays, and I've been very clear about that. But that's about it for the update today. As always, if you guys are interested in CaptainBNB and just market updates in general, then I always recommend you come over and take a look at my Discord. We're in the market 7 days a week, and some of these projects we've been making massive multipliers this cycle. You can see that some of these plays have done over a 200x. A $1,000 investment could have turned into over $200,000. So if this is the kind of community that you'd like to be a part of, you can find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to have you guys in here with us. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are feeling about Captain. If you enjoyed this content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.